one of the teachings of the Holy Prophet of Islam, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was to act with kindness towards the underprivileged. He also taught Muslims to spend in the way of Allah, where charitable donations to the needy is encouraged. Those who partake in such acts would establish greater ties with their Creator. In this aim, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association, UK, held their annual charity walk for peace in May 2016 at the Docklands in the City of London. The aim of this fundraising event was to provide support to charities who rely on funds that come from such events. On the 30th of November 2016, an event was hosted where the Charity Walk for Peace organisers presented approximately £500,000 of donations to various charities. This event was held in the Houses of Parliament in London, making this a truly special occasion. Over 60 charities were present to receive these funds and were joined by various members of Parliament. Supported charities included the British Heart Foundation, Humanity First, Gift of Sight, Royal British Legion, the Royal London Society for the Blind, and many more.
Well, we're hugely grateful to the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association for supporting us over several years now.
The cheque from the Ahmadiyya community today will make a big difference towards that.
The Charity Walk for Peace was an amazing morning, which I went to. I was part of it, and my wife and I, and we gave out the medals at the end. It was just a great sense.
The proceedings began with the recitation of the Holy Quran with English translation. This was followed by an introductory address by the National President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association, Dr. Chaudhry Ijazur Rahman. In his address, Dr. Rahman gave a background of the charity walk that took place earlier this year. He was joined by other MPs who thanked the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for its continued efforts in serving mankind. They also expressed their appreciation of such events which breaks down barriers between people from all walks of life, extending the true essence of uniting communities. Respected National President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK, Mr. Rafiq Ahmed Hayat, delivered the keynote address. In his address, respected National President acknowledged the efforts of the community for succeeding in raising a large amount of funds that were distributed among the various charities. He paid particular recognition to the charities and individuals who give up so much of their lives to help humanity in any way they can, especially in areas of conflict.
I know that we have raised £500,000 for charities, but I would like to acknowledge the work that the charities themselves actually do in the service of humanity. And I know there are millions of volunteers, both in this country and around the world, who dedicate their lives for the service of mankind. And often they go into the most extreme circumstances, and often we hear very tragic stories where some of these people lose their lives in trying to help humanity.
I wish to thank all the charities, the volunteers, and the volunteers of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Elders Association who have worked tirelessly over the year, collecting these funds, going door to door, standing out in the cold, raising funds for British Legion and other charities as well. So I'm very grateful to them, and my humble and sincere thanks to them.
Before concluding the event, respected National President, along with the President of the Elders Association, presented further cheques to charity representatives and then led the attendees in the traditional silent prayer. Following this, guests were provided with refreshments to commemorate the achievements on this year's Charity Walk for Peace. This report is brought to you from MT International, UK Studios in London.